Can you hear me now? Alright, man, that was easy. I just had to click like one thing. Let me get rid of this extra. I have like 2 desktop audios going here. Don't think I need that. Cool. Alright, I think we're good now. Alright, well, here's the deal. We get a spin from the executive producers. I put a list here of them, and the only one I removed was Sean Hilton, since he's already had a series from the previous drawing. But I figured I'd do this one live, just to have a little fun with it. And then we'll design the character, see where we spawn in, and we'll end the live stream there. But then I'll start working on the series tonight and get a few episodes done. And so tomorrow will be like episode 1 of whoever series this is going to be. Y'all ready? All right, let's get going here. 3, 2, 1, spin. Oh, is it Peter? Peter Morden? Peter Morden wins. Killing Peter Morden. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and design a character. I got a pretty good idea of the character I want to do. So, yeah, that's cool. All right. Let's dive in here and do a little character designing. I see here. I added a couple new mods. Let me see here. There was a couple new cars that were available, like the 240, the Nissan 240, and then something else. Can't remember what it was. Nothing too crazy. And then I added bicycles, because I've always said to myself, like, if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, a bicycle would be like my best friend. Don't have to worry about it breaking down too much. Don't have to worry about working on an engine. Yeah, here we go. So we added, oh, here it is, Volkswagen, the van. Add more map symbols. Oh, yeah, so it's all right down here. Better satchel, the Ford Mustang SSP, which is like a 90s police package one. There's the 240, 350 ambulance, MR2, Suburban. I think that was it. Maybe this Oshkosh military one. Maybe. But yeah, better satchels basically means we can get a satchel and we can have a backpack, plus we can have a satchel bag slung like a man purse slung on as well, which kind of makes sense. Effortless towing to avoid the silly towing restrictions that the vanilla game has. Bicycle, of course, and then these two. So not a whole lot new. All right, where do we want to spawn at? Let's see here. We're going to do that casual spawn again. That was pretty good. Let's see here. R.I.P. Peter. Yeah. Peter Pumpkin Eater. So he's going to have to grow some pumpkins is what I'm hearing. We're going to have to be a farmer and grow some pumpkins. I kind of am hoping that in this playthrough, I'd like to design a cabin out in the woods near a body of water. We won't have the well, which was really nice, the hand pump well for fresh water, unlimited supply of fresh water forever. But we can easily boil water and get a couple water containers from office, like Culligan style water containers from office complexes, and have those ready to go. I think cooking now with tainted water will automatically make the water, it'll purify the water as it cooks. So I don't think you have to pre-purify it anymore in 42.9. I'll double check on that though. But yeah, I'd like to be out in the wilderness a little bit and have a little bit more of a nomadic existence. So I would like to build our own cabin out there somewhere. And obviously close to a concrete road, because I don't want to have to deal with trees growing in the path, the dirt paths, all the time. All right, I'm just rambling on. Let's go ahead and pick a seed there. There's our seed for this particular playthrough. All right, let me go through here and sort of get this all dialed in. I kind of like the March start. I thought that was fair. And we'll just do March 1st. It's going to be a little chilly for the first month and a half, 2 months. But then things should start to warm up a bit. Build 42 baseline. Yeah, that was pretty good. Bunch 42. That was the one I used for him, I think. I'm just going to go through these. And we'll save it as more than 42.9 or something like that. 42.9. Zombie count. We'll keep all that normal. Instant mortality. So if we're gonna die, why draw it out? What else here? I need to add a minigun. Salute to Peter and his eventual sacrifice. It'd be an honor to have known him. Self-sufficient cabin in the woods. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, right? Yeah, get a little. Like, I mean, we could still set up a generator and things like that. We'll be off grid except for what we bring to the table. Is what I'm saying. I mean, I think no matter where you put something, like if I have an indoor area and I put a oven in eventually, I think it automatically connects to the grid if it's still going. No matter where it's at. I don't think there's like a limit, like city limits or anything like that. But we can use, I'm not going to say we can't use like generators or anything like that, because you obviously would. Still have anything past the bridge, right? Yeah, nothing past the bridge. Like I saw that there was a map mod for Indiana though, so like you could cross the Ohio River and go into Indiana. So maybe, but not in this. I don't have that mod or anything. Haven't looked at that yet. Basic navigation. That seemed pretty. Oh yeah, we did this. We knocked it down to short for memory and short for, or normal. Yeah, because we didn't want to have that eagle vision was crazy. Same for, I think we went normal for both. Yeah, normal. Hearing, normal. Yeah, I guess we're keeping it the same. We're keeping it as it was last time. What else? Alarm triggers on houses. Nah. Crawlers dragged down. Ooh, that sounds terrifying actually. I don't want that. That's how Travis died. He got pulled down. Alright, loot. I'm probably not going to do much here. Everything's rare, set to rare. Max items for loot respawn. Days until maximum diminished loot. Oh, so that's when everything's like, it's like a ghost town. Maximum looted building rooms. If a building has more than this amount of rooms, it will not be looted. Oh, so like the big dormitory in Martridge, maybe? Interesting. Days until max looted. So we got 3 months until these buildings are going to have a chance of being maximally looted. Everything's rare. Fine with that. I think that looks good. Let's move on to the world. You plan on playing A Quiet Place again? Both those videos from you a lot calmer than the others from people. I mean, I wasn't screaming at the top of my lungs. I might have to go back and check it out. See if I can resume that save. We'll see about that. I mean, I was watching, for some reason, my 9-year-old daughter really got into the Quiet Place TV or movies, and I was kind of like, man, those monsters were pretty cool in the game. What happened to Peter? We don't know. He got selected though. He's going to be he was the producer from the wheel. We spun the wheel and his name was the one it landed on. So Peter Morden is our new character for the next series. All right, water shut off, electricity shut off. So this is like, it says 1 to 30 days. That always confuses me. Like, why do we have 14 here, like a hard date, when you have a date range down here? I never understood that. So I don't mess with it. I just leave it random, because this randomizes it. It's fine. Generate work in the exterior. Yeah, powering gas pumps. Of course we want that. Fire spread, yes, because fire does spread. I'm good with that. Infinite gas pumps. I think they're pretty infinite for one person as is. I'm gonna say no on that, especially since we have bicycles. And live long and prosper. Yes, Peter. Yes, I hope he lives long as well. Darkness during night. Normal, because we're gonna do cat's eyes. Temperature normal, rain normal. Plant growing seasons. Yeah, I do like that. I thought that was kind of slick. Compost time 2 weeks. Let's do 1 week. If we end up doing a composter, which we probably will eventually. Let's just do that. Speed that along a little bit. I just get impatient once I'm ready to start gardening. Actually, for Father's Day, I got a raised planting bed that we put on the back deck. Filled it with some topsoil, and my wife got me a bunch of hot peppers. Like Tabasco peppers, ghost peppers, a whole bunch of stuff. And so put a few of those in there. And yeah, I kind of got like the green thumb bug going on in a good way. Helicopter once. No, we want sometimes. I have to wonder if that was somehow I overlooked that in the last series, because it seems like it came once, then never came again. Yeah, it was cool. It's really cool. It's funny. First thing I do once I get all dressed and everything, I go out there and check on the pepper plants. I'm like watching YouTube videos on like pruning them and making sure they're not budding too early and stuff like that. It's crazy. Putting, what's it called? Neem's oil on it, I guess. Help keep the munchies off of them. All right, that looks pretty good. Allow world map. Yeah, I think we like the mini map. I'm gonna put that on there. All node on start. I think I'm gonna leave that off this time, since we're gonna be a little more nomadic, adventurous on this one. Night needed to read map. Yeah, that's fine. Character. Stats decrease. Endurance regeneration. There's just so much you can do. Starter kit now. Player built construction strength. Oh, extra hit points if I build it. I got you. Muscle strain factor. We're going to build... Sorry. Family's still up, so like people are talking to dogs and stuff in the background. Like my daughter calling the dogs to go outside. Muscle strain factor, discomfort factor. What was I thinking? I was going to say something brilliant. Weapon multi-hit. I always like that one. Oh well, that's not that important. Oh, we're going to build a character that's going to be very fit and pretty strong. Vehicles. Easy use. Whether vehicles are found locked, need keys to start. I don't know about that. We'll just leave it the way it is. Livestock. I'm fine with the livestock. Not much there. Now we're getting into the mod settings for the KI5's cars. Now, that we have way more than that, obviously, for cars. I don't know why these two are just ones that you can pick or not pick. Common sense. Pry. Building doors. I like everything here. Pry safe doors. I think you should have to use a torch for the safe doors. The more I thought about it, I had this selected last series. I'm going to leave it unselected this series. So we have to torch those open. Kind of makes sense. Become desensitized. That seems about right. Gonna make this a little bigger. I'm guessing that says consider traits. Yeah. Consider occupations. Mod kill count. Thanks, Michael. Bow and arrow mod builds for 42. Yeah, I haven't seen one yet. I'm sure there are, because there's like thousands of them. So if you're interested in that, definitely. Hope to get Project Zomboid soon. All the playthroughs I watch look so fun. It is. I'm not going to lie. They're a lot of fun to watch, and they're even more fun to play. Export kills. Yeah, that's... I don't see a reason to change any of that. Useful barrels. I think that's fine. Store these liquids right here, but not these down here. Enable generator refuel. Yes. Requires a rubber hose for the generator refill. Yep. Vehicle requires a rubber hose. Yep. Barrel filling from vehicles. Yep. Rubber hose required. Yep. That all seems to make sense. What is this? This is a very specific vehicle setting. So this is for the street sweeper. I think I might have added this one. Basically, if we get a street sweeper, one of these street sweepers running, we can go down the street and like get rid of zombie bodies and any charred remains or anything like that, which is kind of fun. I don't know if we'll ever use it, but it's there. Better satchels. This looks like it's just has to do with the carry capacity and weight and stuff like that. So, of all the different types of satchel types, whether it's like a homemade one from a bed sheet or a whatever, or if it's actually like a leather satchel. Effortless towing. I think these are just standard factor heavy duty. I don't know what that means, so I'm going to leave them. Let's go and save this one. Let's call this one Morden B42.9. Can't put in a point. It won't accept it. Alright, so that's our sandbox setting. Let's go ahead and pick our character here, or design our character. Stardew Valley in the Long Dark. Alright. Well, I'll see you next month. I normally don't live stream, but this was because I was selecting a new character and I wanted to do it live. Normally I don't. I just spin it and pick whoever pops up, but I figured this way I'd share it with you guys and must have like a delivery or something. Got the dogs going off. It's either this or I live stream at 1 a.m. and nobody shows up. So let's see here. I'm going to do custom occupation because you start off with 8 extra points. We're going to do cat's eyes, dexterous. I definitely want wakeful. That was awesome. Let's see here. Organized is a must. Fast. We want fit. I'd almost rather have fit than fast learner because we get 2 extra fitness points. And then strong I would like to, if we can go there. Yeah. So I think we're there. We got an 18 that we have to make up with negatives here. So we're going to do our usual ones here. Short-sighted, slow reader, slow health, weak stomach. Prone to illness. Fear of blood. Wasn't that bad at all. Now we're up +1. That's not bad. Thin-skinned. Okay, so we got +9, which is pretty good. So, with this, you can either do fast learner, and then we have 3 points left over for something else here. Oh, you know what I want? I want an herbalist. So that way we could identify. You know what? We might not do herbalist. Because there's what I want this for isn't for the +1 foraging, because foraging levels up so fast. But the ability to identify poisonous mushrooms and berries. But there is a magazine out there that we can find that will give us that as well. So I might save the 4 points. I think I'll do that. I think I'll save the 4 points. I might go Park Ranger so we get +1 axe. Much faster movement through forest and woodland if we're going to be out in the woods. +1 carpentry, +2 foraging, and +2 trapping. It'll cost us 4. Oh no, it costs us more than that. Oh, we're not doing that. I thought it only cost 4. Okay, so I guess we will do it this way then. Never mind. We're gonna do outdoorsy. Yeah, I think we got it here. Here's what I want to do. Where was it? Herbalist. And then outdoorsy so we don't get hurt by the rain and all that as much. Less likely to get sick from that. And then we have 1 left over. Or 3 left over, sorry. So we could do probably light eater would be good. And then speed demon. Either, what's up? It's good to... Hey, thanks, Firefly Dreams. Cool font you got there for your name. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm going to do Light Eater. It'll be easier for us to keep our weight high. And then we'll do Speed Demon. I think that's pretty solid. Look at our fitness and our strength. Foraging, we're going to get a 75% bonus on foraging, which would be fine. Foraging is just such a great thing. And then look at all these positives we got, and it only cost us the usual. So I like that. Speed Demon is going to help with towing. Plus we have that tow mod. So I think we're going to be fine with when we start towing vehicles. And towing trailers and things like that. Alright, let's give it a shot here. Alright, I don't know what Peter looks like. So I'm just going to have to take a guess. And I'm going to do some gender assumptions here. Say, dang it, and change the name. Forgot it does that. That's so annoying. You think after like 42 builds they'd have it so it doesn't do this. Alright. Skin color, let's go right down the middle. Voices. Do we have a Peter as a voice? No.
Hey.
That's okay. What happened to the...
Hey.
What happened to the sound? Music disappeared. Oh, there. I still hear it. Just made it cut to a different song. Honestly, it's not a bad look. Maybe change it from red to something... Oh, I gotta change to blue glasses though, right? Yeah, let's just do black. Scruffy. Alright, well, I don't know. Peter, this is gonna be you, man. Some stubble? Can we do that? Yeah, let's just do the full beard. Chest hair. We'll leave it like that. I do want pants though. It's March 1st, for Pete's sake. Jeans. Jeans is always a good choice. And we'll just go for a long t-shirt. That'll be fine right there. I like that. All right, let's save it. Here we go. Hopefully we don't die immediately. Just going to see where we spawn in it. We might check out our... just take a peek around. But not do any looting. Because that's going to be for episode 1. This is just the prequel. He looks like he lives in the woods. He lives down in the river. He lives in a van down by the river. This is how Peter died. Alright guys, here we go. Let's take a peek. Yeah, I got you. This does not look like a... This does not look like a residential house. Right? This is some sort of commercial house? Oh, are we on a roof or where are we at? Take a peek around. Okay, well, this is where we're going to be starting. So, thank you guys for joining the live stream. It's going to be a short one, but that's what. Just wanted to get the character set up. So, be back tomorrow, and hopefully, I have episode 1 up around 5 p.m. Eastern for y'all. Okay, y'all take care. Garth. Yeah, party on, Wayne. Hey, thank you guys. Thank all of you. Really appreciate it.